Hello and welcome to Titanium Colors Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Scorpio, okay? So this is for any planet or any placement you have of Scorpio in your chart. If you do, great. If not, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because heaven knows I was a cross watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now I will mention the decks I use as I use them. If not, they will be in the description box below. So with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Scorpios, let's get into our reading. I'm a Scorpio moon myself. So did I say Cancer at the beginning? I mean Scorpio. I'm doing a Scorpio reading. Yeah. So please, angels and guides, anyone who has who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, too many cards. Anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share. And we got the Six of Summer in the upright, with the wheel at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Now, please, angels and guides, anyone who has who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share what else they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, and you have the Two of Winter. Yeah. With the Queen. Oh, no, I'm not going to take the card at the bottom for this one. So, please, angels and guides, anyone who has who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share what else they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you got the Sun card. Nice. And now, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share what else they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share what else they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And you have the Nine of Spring with the King of Spring. Okay. Now, give me one moment, please. That was Radleigh Valentine Fairy Tarot. Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. Now I'm going to use the Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle. Alright, to clarify. So we got the Six of Summer and the Wheel for the first set. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share why these cards are out for them. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share why both these cards are here in the upright for their first set. Please, angels and guides, and you have, okay, you got the feline and the fairy godmother. Sorry. And then you have Oh That Gnome at the bottom, as well as Mike the Myomancer. And Guardian at the Gate wanted to pop out. Yeah. Okay. So, please, angels and guides, anyone with the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios. Please come forward and share what else they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone with the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share. And you got Shiv the Kruach, followed by Honesty at the bottom of the deck, as well as Nellis the Alchemist. Ooh. You know what just popped into my mind? And the Lamb as well. At some point, a couple of years ago, Tom Hiddleston put out tons of movies, tons, but there are like videos of him with like someone, is it John Horowitz? Excuse me, that's not the case, but he was like interpreting a ton of characters in this little skit. Yeah, so the little that was not a good rendition of it, but not at all, but it's like cute and not maleficent, but malicious, like very innocent comedy. It's like just up his alley. Type of humor he has. It's funny. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come. Cancers, I mean Scorpios, please come forward and share. Maybe you should watch the Cancer reading. Please come forward and share why the Sun card is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and clarify the Sun. And you got South of the Footer with the Glenkinner at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Piper, and you have Iris of the Rainbow, plus you have Penelope Dreamweaver, I think, who's like popping out saying like, hi, I'm here. Yep, Penelope Dreamweaver. Yeah. Now you have the Nine of Spring and the King of Spring. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and again, my Scorpios, please come forward and share why both these cards are here in the upright for the fourth set. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and Scorpios, darn it, you got Fairy Guide, as well as Nickel Amako, and Ecstasis, as well as Solace, Ecstasis, Solace, the Fairy who was kissed by the Pixies, and Courage. The Singer of Courage, that is. Yeah. Now, give me a moment. Yes. Okay. So the two cards that you have for the first set are the Six of Summer and the Wheel. Now, my gorgeous Scorpios, the Six of Summer talks about children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they actually occurred. Yep. So you're rethinking of things, you're rehashing your past, you're like, what happened here? That shit went down the drain. Should I have done something different? Could I have done something different? Je ne sais pas. Which is French for I don't know. Next you have the wheel. Excuse me. The wheel, alright, talks of delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. This is the wheel of fortune. Yeah. So things are definitely moving in your favor because you have revisited the past to see if you could have done something better or something different. Next you have the feline. Now the feline talks of tidying up loose ends, delayed completions, and getting it right. So you're going back in the past and you're rehashing things to see if you could have done something different is what the feline talks about, because you are crossing all your T's and dotting all your I's. You're making sure that everything is spot on and that you let no leaf unturned, which that diligence will allow for things to move in your favor due to the fairy godmother, which is amazing. Yeah. Then you have Oh That Gnome. Now Oh That Gnome talks of breaking of habits and patterns, which is something that will come after you've reassessed your past and seen what you needed to do in order to experience a better past, or what you could do now so that your future can be more stellar. And that is what. And next you have Mike the Myomancer. Now Mike talks of small clues, details, messages everywhere, and patience. So it's a matter of going back, paying attention to what you could have done, what should have been done, and what are the little clues that are sprinkled along the path that will lead you to a better outcome. And once you do that, you will be able to go through a gate, go to the next level, expand your horizons, right? Because Guardian at the Gate talks of passage to new life, openings, gatekeepings. So things are slowly but surely opening up, not only in the world, but for you. Okay, because you have a different way of looking at the situation, or at the situations that happened before. Now, the next card you have is the Two of Winter. Now, the Two of Winter would be the Two of Swords. Well, okay. Summer in this deck represents cups, winter represents swords, autumn represents pentacles, and spring represents wands. Alright? Now, the Two of Winter says, indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that is best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellect and the emotional. Yeah, you are so beautiful to me. Now, the cards clarifying that, alright, are Shir the Cruach. Now, Shir the Cruach talks of being the receptive principle, fertility and nurturing. So basically, being able to pick up on everything that is coming your way from your environment will allow you to not be stuck between the intellect and the emotional. Alright? But that isn't enough. You need to also be honest with yourself about what it is that you are seeing, because some people see things but they don't register, like their mind does not register it, right? So what is the use of being able to see if you can't really perceive it? You see what I mean? So you got to think this through. Then you have Neitzner the alchemist. Now Neitzner the alchemist talks of irrevocable inner transformation, irrevocable change. So things are shifting and moving in the right direction. Because, like I said, it talks about inner transformation, irrevocable change. So you want things in your life to change, and you are not stopping until they are, because you are utilizing Shiva Kruach's energy. Okay. Next you have the Laum. And the Laum talks of unconditional giving and receiving. Now what I'm picking up from is that you have picked up all the information that has come towards you. You have been honest with yourself what you want to do with this information. And with that, you have decided what it is that you want to change, and you created the change within yourself. And now you're unconditionally giving and receiving to something that prior to this change you were not able to give and receive from. And this is going to be different for all of you. Okay, thank goodness, because not everyone wants the same life experience as the others. Now the next card is the Sun card. And the Sun card is the happiest card in tarot. Okay? Which is funny because we also have the happiest card in the other card deck in like the next set of cards. Anyway, so the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. Now the cards clarifying the Sun, okay, are Path the Footer, which talks of earthing, which talks of being real, earthing, grounding, centering. So basically, you have centered yourself, you've calmed yourself down, you've done all these things, and due to that, you're now reaching for a happier emotions, or being able to go towards your happy place, your happy place. Okay. And I feel like that has come about because you now have clear sight. The Glycaner at the very end talks of clear sight. You see, you need illusions, delusions, lust, and projection to have happened in order for you to learn something difficult, but that at the end of the day will allow you to see clearly through the BS. Okay? Next you have the Piper. Now the Piper talks of music, music, order, harmony, seduction, and empathy. So you have found your order. You found how things should be within your reality in order for you to be the happiest you've ever been. Right? Now, and due to that, you now have hope for the future. Yes. And that hope is allowing you to see visions, dreams, magical dreams, and those things that you're seeing are allowing you to be inspired, to have magical dreams, as well as seeing some visions, like having oracular powers, or just seeing things, like noticing things out of the blue, or noticing things that are in your environment that most people don't even consciously realize. Okay, my gorgeous fellow Scorpios. Now, the last set starts off with the Nine of Spring, right? And then you have the King of Spring. So the way I see this is that the Nine of Spring talks of protect the fruits of your labor, prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead, environmental conservation. Basically, okay, you've done work upon yourself, you've battled the forces outside, because let me put it in another way. You have worked you've worked on yourself, inside yourself. Okay, you made something very clear, and you now know how you should act in order for you to be in a good space. Okay? And so that is why you're protecting the fruit of your labor, which is knowing what to do, when to do it, in order to elongate your happiness, is what I'm getting. Next, you have the King of Spring. Now, the King of Spring, alright, talks of a person who is innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical. It says, a financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. Yeah. So you are basically doing what you need to do in order to be a success, and someone else sees this and they're like, whoa, I like what I'm seeing. Let me go give that Scorpio a helping hand. Let me go give that Scorpio a helping hand. They look like they need all the help they can get. Then you have Mikkel Mukkel. Now, Mikkel talks of being able to see the blessings that are in your life, your everyday life. Okay? So this person is a blessing, and you clearly see it. You clearly see that the help that they are bringing you is more than you could have expected. Okay? Then you have the Ecstasis card. Now, this person's help is very much appreciated, but it also brings a bit of happiness, joy, ecstasy, and rapture and motivation. I think rapture talks of this. It's like this. It's the rapture is when you go up to heaven. So I think, correct me if I'm wrong, please do. I'm actually gonna check that out. Rapture. Maybe it could be relevant to rapping. I don't know. Let's see. Rapture. Yeah. You're overwhelmed with joy. In French, it's ravissement. So, if you're ravi, you're excessively happy. So, rapture is you are reaching your excessive happiness due to the fact that you are noticing that all these things that happened in your life were all meant to bring you where you are now, and so you see them as blessings, and that is why you are over the moon with joy. Next, you have Solace. Now, Solace talks of spiritual empowerment, knowledge, consciousness, and synthesis. Awesome! So that is very cool. So you have all these things lining up for you, and you are consciously, knowingly using them, which will allow you to be spiritually empowered. Okay. Next you have, now this is the happiest card in this deck, the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. That was what I was referring to when I was speaking about the sun being the happiest card in tarot. Now, this card talks of the love given as love received, the metaphorical open heart surgery. It's over the moon with joy and bliss, and they're just, look at their faces. Look at it. Every single face on this card, or almost every single face on this card, is smiling from ear to ear, almost, okay? Yeah, yes, I'm aware that not all of them are, but most of them are. So whatever it is, it's going to bring you much happiness, and yes, much happiness. Then you have the singer of bravery. Well, actually, it's the singer of courage. Now, the singer of courage, alright, talks of bravery, sublimation of fear, and moral strength. what does that mean? I feel like it's going to be something new. I mean, you are in this receiving mode, which is amazing, but this is new for you. It's new. You're like, it's gonna ask for a lot of bravery on your part in order to fully embrace all of this joyfulness. Okay? So, my gorgeous and fellow Scorpios, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Scorpios, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!